Thanks for watching the Council in Brief. I'm Susan Kennedy. We're here with the latest news of the Montgomery County Council. Projections are that in the coming years, the growth rate of the senior population here in Montgomery County will be almost 4 times as great as that of non-seniors. And with that comes a host of services and resources the county must provide. We recently attended a forum that educated seniors about those services Montgomery County is already offering. It's good news. We're all living longer. And at Boer Park in Gaithersburg, dozens of seniors stopped by a forum sponsored by Councilmember Sidney Katz to learn about continuing to lead a long, fulfilling life.
And so it's important that they realize that they're not alone. It's important to realize that if you have a problem, that you can call on someone in Montgomery County that will help you straighten out that problem.
The forum included a showcase of the wide array of senior services provided in Montgomery County.
Old scams don't die, they just get reinvented.
Eric Friedman oversees the county's Department of Consumer Protection. He says many of the complaints that come into his office deal with some sort of senior scam.
That's right. Senior scams are a big business. You know, it was the front cover issue of Consumer Reports a few years ago, and it continues today. So we really welcome this opportunity to reach out to seniors in Montgomery County, let them know about the services that the Consumer Protection Office has, that the State's Attorney's Office has, and volunteering.
The building. Now, even those...
Marilyn Avanti was scammed out of $80,000 several years ago. She says she came to the senior forum looking for advice on how to continue to pursue her case.
Yeah, well, I'm always interested in things that I don't know, so I need to find out what I don't know. I've been working on it for years, and it's a tough thing. Once you give your money to someone, you're stuck. So that's why these things are good, too, to find out what you don't know before you do something like that.
Bethesda resident Bob Levy made the trip to the forum to educate himself about the latest scams and keeping his personal information safe.
I just learned, how do scammers on the phone figure out that you are an old person? Well, the answer is social media, and if you have a Facebook account, there you are, exposed to the world.
For more information about senior scams and other services available to seniors, you can visit the county senior webpage. In other news, the council has voted on a bill that would require the planning department to create an annual list of burial sites in the county. Recently, concerns were raised about approved development that was to take place over an African-American cemetery underneath a parking lot in the Westpard neighborhood. Council members say the inventory would help planners avoid disturbing potential cemeteries or burial sites.
Absolutely. This legislation really says to our historic community, people who care about historic preservation, people who care about making sure that we retain our history, that these sites are going to now be even better identified and better protected.
And finally, the council took action on a resolution that directs the county planning board not to assume additional road capacity from the extension of the MidCounty Highway in future master plans. Council members say the decision was based on investing in more transit-oriented projects instead of more car-centric roadways.
It just says, while this issue is unresolved, don't keep upzoning property on the assumption that this specific alignment is going to be built, because it could be a different alignment. And we just ought to be careful about adding more and more traffic when we don't even have consensus about what the alignment is going to be.
Well, look, I mean, at the end of the day, we as a council continue to make land use and planning decisions in conjunction with our planning board, and we look at those master plans and make the appropriate decisions. This is more about public perception than it is about actuality of action. It's still not a message that we want to send to our up county, making them think that somehow now M83 is any less a viability than it was yesterday.
Well, that does it for this edition of the Council in Brief. For County Cable Montgomery, I'm Susan Kennedy. Thanks for watching.